go. You ready, man?
Oh man, always, bro.
Let's go. Let's go. We wait on the Stavion.
This is where I shine. Dog. Come on.
Y'all hear this? This is the outtake. This is where he shines. What's up, boss?
Until I freeze up.
All right. Yeah. Mo Better, the Stavion. What's your business name?
Ooh, which one?
Give me one.
Consulting with the Stavion.
Consulting with the Stavion. I like it. Hey, so we ready? I think we good on the cameras? Should be good? Okay. We'll give him a little second before we get into the nitty gritty. What y'all think? What's wrong?
You gotta be natural, man. You can't just be like, you gotta give him a couple of seconds. You gotta play it off.
Oh no, yeah. No, I want this to be a part because I see them over there like
Outtakes.
Yeah, outtakes. Listen, everything is
You gotta be professional.
everything is marketable.
Get your banter going.
Because I know some good stuff once we get started.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good. And I'm like, wait,
Just
they
let
ain't
you
get
know, when the light go on, I freeze up.
what light on?
Huh?
What light
When
on?
they say go.
It been on.
As
This whole time.
I'm just waiting on this particular one.
that's why I'm like, the freeze.
Yep. Like so, he asked me like any whole bars, anything we can't. Nah, we good. We can talk about whatever we want to talk about. I'm gonna start the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you had days back when you were stripping, I mean, maybe.
I'm about to say, my baby mama see this. She might be trying to get me for alimony or something. But
Yeah, we wanna.
let me stop playing.
Stripping? No.
Uh-oh.
Stripping cars?
Oh, I was gonna say.
Wait. How? So is there a limit legally? Like what's the statute of limitations?
Statute of limitation?
Oh, yeah. Most of my stuff is way beyond the statute.
Okay. Oh, we good. Yeah, all right.
No. He just said most.
Most. Okay. So
He didn't say oh.
we gonna keep the stuff that's not.
There's another look. I have never taken a soul with my own hands that is provable
Oh,
with a pistol,
I'm gonna need him to stop right
a
there.
rifle, and/or a shotgun.
You have never taken.
Taken.
I'm
Okay.
gonna need him to stop right there.
Okay. I'm not gonna even ask a follow up
We might
question.
be an accessory somewhere else. Man.
I don't even want to. My
Good.
name is Mr. Leslie, and I don't have nothing to do with the shenanigans that the Stavion
I wasn't even here.
is
I
talking
wasn't
about.
even here, man.
I wasn't here. There's some stuff I done did. I think I don't even know if there's a statute of limitations, so we're gonna keep some of them stories out. We'll use allegories or
Yeah. Everybody
stories
knows
that I've
something like
heard.
that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, fella. Well, listen.
That wasn't my life.
That wasn't.
Not at all.
You a preacher kid though.
Nah, definitely wasn't. But nah, man,
You just got
I
a
just-
couple kids running around that you don't know about.
they ain't never sent me no happy holiday cards. So I don't know nothing about it.
I grew up in Flint. It is what it is.
Okay.
Oh yeah. You know Nate
Yeah.
Williams.
Yeah.
You know Nate,
Yes.
light skinned Nate.
Yep.
Really?
How many times you got to describe him?
I didn't know he knew him. I thought he was just joking around.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's our guy, man. Yeah, good.
know.
Okay, yeah. I forgot that you grew up in Flint.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought it was
feel like
deep,
Nate
but
is like the godfather of Flint, dog. Every time-
he is, bro.
Yeah.
Every time
Yeah.
you say Nate, like, yeah, bro. He my man I golf with. He was like,
He
oh,
know
yeah,
Nate.
Yeah.
The question
they,
is,
they played together.
do he remember me though?
I don't know.
I hope people forget about me.
Oh no, we don't have to ask him about you then.
In Flint.
It was right. Okay. All right, now we about to get into the nitty gritty. Listen, all right, so we're gonna officially start. I appreciate y'all for coming out, taking the time
Thank you
to,
for having me, man.
for free, coming out. Yeah, you said what?
I was reluctant.
You was cheesecakes are involved. I got that for you, but just have a conversation. So, for those you don't know, my name is Mr. Leslie, right? That cheesecake guy. I got some. So we gonna have people watching that don't know me, man.
Hey,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's the
I was
yeah.
just saying where you was going.
I'm just introducing myself. It's called an intro. I can't assume that people know who I am. All right, I already see what type of conversation it's about
This
to
would be
be.
great conversation.
So, Mr. Leslie, my government name is Marcus Leslie. All right, now it's senior because I have a junior, right? And so, born and raised in Detroit. But I got some of my homies here, friends, some from a few years. Man, we just talking about like over 20 years.
Yeah.
And so I want y'all to introduce yourselves. Huh? But you right there though. Like, as you remind me, you not that, you 30,
No, bro, I'm 40.
40? Okay, yeah, he just turned 40.
Oh,
He just
so
turned
you
40.
good?
Yeah. So we gonna start with you. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people, bro.
What's going on, everybody? I am. Can I say I want to be a Mr. Mo Better.
Go ahead.
I'm joking. I'm Mo Maurice, Mo Better Pies. We specialize in sweet potato pies. For all that do know me, Maurice Carradine, so we doing the whole government name.
Okay.
But everybody know me as Mo. But yeah, we've been in business for, I'm just gonna say 2 years. I've been doing it for 3 years, but we've been official the last 2 years though.
Okay.
So yeah. So yeah, sweet potato pies. I'm the man.
Okay. That officially. You the man.
Officially.
Okay.
Patty who? We not messing with
All
Patty.
right. Now you have to throw.
Oh, my bad.
You didn't have to throw. No. Patty.
I'm sorry.
Patty LaBelle. Listen.
Auntie, I'm sorry, Auntie.
If you,
We
because
didn't
she
mean-
might want to endorse. You know
Right?
what I'm saying?
My bad, Auntie.
A joint venture.
He just, but it's a poor fraud that doesn't praise his own pond. So he believes that I'm gonna help you out. That his sweet potato pies is legit.
Yes.
But Auntie,
I'm
if you
sorry,
want to-
Auntie. My
Yeah,
bad.
all right,
Yeah.
all right. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
But no, yeah. So, we do the Meridian's Farmers Market. We also are out of here at Mr. Leslie Cheesecakes, soon to be hopefully in stores. So just be on the lookout. So yeah.
Okay, yeah, he gave full promo. I like it, man. Let's
Yeah,
go.
man.
Let's go. D.
I am Dastavian Carr, also a senior. I have three main things that I do. Food is one.
Okay.
I love food, but that was the first thing. The second thing is music.
That's how I met you.
That's
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
go-to.
Yeah.
And then I also am a consultant for executives in technology.
Yeah.
That's my current job, I guess, right now. My current 9 to 5.
Yeah.
My 5 to 9 is music, and the thing that's keeping me alive is the food. So
Yeah. That's I met you. Like we were just talking about praise and poetry. And was it through Ramon first?
Yeah, it was through Ramon, yeah.
Yeah. And then, of course, and then he like my go-to. Like, hey, I got this going wrong. Tech. You got to 5 seconds. Like, yo, what's up? Yeah. So many facets to both of you because you do the pod. That's not all that you do as well, right? So I invited y'all here, and you kind of know, especially you knew the least about what this conversation was about. Because we had somebody, and we say, last minute came up, the baby girl was not feeling well. Yeah. So I had to look at my index, and God was like, all right, call your 2 homies. And Dastavian last minute was like, hey, I got you, whatever you need. I'm like,
let's go.
Hey, all right, cool. What's your size hoodie? Let's make it happen. And so this conversation is centered around, cooking, but a saying, right? So I want to kind of be like clear. So I'm a black man who bakes, right? He's a black man that bakes. You a black man that cook. Bake a little bit, but cooking in general. And so this term that I've coined, black men bake, right? And so, because of course, so I make cheesecake, I bake cheesecake, but for me, that topic in that conversation means a little bit more than just actually cooking. So I kind of want to talk about what that means to me and put it out there for us to kind of have that conversation and, the stories that kind of were birthed, I guess you could say, that birthed that topic. I think I was sitting in a meeting and with the team about a couple years ago, and I always say, like when I'm talking, especially if I'm in in an urban community, I'm just a black boy from the west side of Detroit that bakes, and then it was like, oh, black men bake, like 'cause but the reason I say that is because when I'm talking to young kids, particularly boys. It's not something that's like often praised. It wasn't back then.
Still not.
And you said still not, right? And it's funny, depending on who you're talking to, like, oh no, because we can cook. You can't. I'm like, yeah, but it's still not something that's praised. And so for me, it doesn't just it's not just a conversation about cooking, but it's a conversation starter about the things that people say, because I'm getting right into it, things that people say we can't do as men, particularly black men, because we black men and we can relate to that most. Right? So that conversation, and so I want to throw that out there because I know for me, two things I would have said growing up, or I did say, you asked a question, as your parents would ask you, teach you, what do you want to be when you grow up? Mm-hmm. I would say culinary artist and veterinarian. And now, here's the thing I want to be clear on, right? It wasn't that I heard so much of you can't be a cook, a chef, or a baker, but I also didn't hear you can be a cook, a chef, or a baker. And it was always, oh man, okay, so a vet, an animal doctor. So where you want to go? And it was just leaned into that, right? And so I kind of want to talk about the things that were said and that weren't said. Yeah, so Mo, it seemed like you got, you know what I'm saying?
No, I was just saying Dr. Doolittle.
Dr.
Yeah.
And it's crazy, if I would have had a Dr. Doolittle, because that Dr. Doolittle came out when? I don't know.
So I think it was an initial one before Eddie, though.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah. It was like in the 60s.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
I
think it was with, what's the my man name, the white comedian?
Is it Steve Martin? Or no?
No. I can't think of his name. It'll come to me. But yeah, I think it was him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. And all right, cool. My dad found a veterinarian right around the corner from me, Hurley Dog and Cat Hospital on Finkel. Shout out to them. I interned there. Once I came of age or volunteered, I got a job. I worked there for like 6-7 years. But I wasn't taken to a kitchen to learn how to bake. So I want to start right there, like for each of you. Like, this is what you're doing. You working 9 to 5, but you have a business in baking. And it's interesting, you have 3 things that you love to do. And I'm curious to find out, because I don't really know. Me and you kind of talked a little bit, but not in depth. Like, why wasn't cooking or baking, whatever, at the top?
Oh, I can answer that one.
I'm in it.
Oh, so technology has always been the forefront of what my parents wanted me to do.
Okay.
Because music, I've always wanted to be a session musician.
Okay.
Session musicians back in the day used to make bank.
Okay.
Like, they used to go in, record, be on the record, their name was in there. I always wanted to do that.
Yeah.
But I always wanted to be like a 1-star or 2-star Michelin chef. Like, always wanted to do that.
So, like, first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But my dad was just like, he was like, in the 80s, he was just like, this computing thing is going to take off.
Yeah.
I want to set you up for guaranteed success. So he pushed me more into technology than anything else.
Okay.
And as I was growing up, I started to develop the music and the cooking and baking, but it wasn't as pushed as go install this Windows 3.1 or go root out what this bug is in Windows 95.
Right. So question, like, because I've never known it. You've never told me that.
Yeah.
I've been knowing you over 20 years, so you never told me that. So did your father, did he know that? Did your mom know that? Like, you want to be a Michelin star?
My grandma knew that, and that's when she taught me the basics of cooking.
Got you. But that's not something you brought up to Pops. Like, hey, this is, yeah.
No, so when I used to live with him,
Yeah.
I would be the one who was making the food. Like, it was me, him, and my brother.
Yeah.
And I would just be in the kitchen making steaks, making fried vegetables, like sauteing food. And my dad was just like, yo, this tastes really good. Where'd you
Wow.
learn how to do this?
Yeah.
From my mom's mom. And he was just like, oh my God, I never knew.
Right.
But he never really pushed it. He just assumed that it was a survival he was in the military.
Yeah.
So it was a survival technique.
Yeah.
Versus actually something that I could
That you could do.
do. Yeah.
That's deep. So, black men can bake, we can cook, we can be Michelin stars. And because, correct me if I'm wrong, the majority, and shout out to my women that cook. Like, so we ain't knocking, but because I don't want to get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get in trouble. Because what I'm about to say is is I think the majority of 5-star Michelin chefs are men,
Yeah.
but it's also not something that's praised amongst men.
Not at all.
That's crazy.
So I'm gonna ask you a question. Is it not? It's not praised, or it's just not seen?
and so let's talk about it.
And
Both.
so
It's
the
both.
reason I ask is because like for me, growing up, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know what I wanted to do. Man. You know, you young, you just like, oh, I'm gonna play basketball, some type of sport or whatever. But as I got older, going into college, bro, I changed my major about 7 times.
Got you.
Not only that, I was kicked out of school and everything because I really had no direction.
Yeah.
And so growing up, it was nothing but women in my family, so I was always around cooking. So I always enjoyed cooking. I learned how to do it. And I mean, quiet as kept, my parents would just dip out and go on a week vacation and be
Yeah.
like, hey, it's food.
You was 10.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I promise you, bro. promise you. All jokes aside, bro.
Hey, CPS will have a field day with their.
All jokes aside, my parents would be like, look, we about to go to Hawaii, Vegas.
Hey.
Y'all know how to get up, go to school. It's food in the fridge. So you just ain't want cereal all the time, bro. So I'm
So
like,
you
all
have
right.
to cook.
Yo, I promise you. That's like,
Hey,
yo.
but okay.
Go
So a little detour.
Yeah.
It's crazy now, like how we get in trouble for that
Right,
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 now.
yeah.
But our parents, listen, don't let nobody in because
Bruh,
you don't
promise
know.
you.
Keep
It was
the
like the
chain
neighbors
locked
know
up.
that we gone,
Yeah,
and then
we
y'all better
go-
not have nobody in the crib,
Yeah.
everything. And they would dip out, and I promise they went to Vegas. Mom, Dad, I love y'all. But so they would go all hands
No
down,
car
bro.
seats,
Bro,
bro. We up in the
Promise
big
you.
wagons.
And they say,
like,
and we better not get no phone calls saying
Right.
y'all missed school, bro.
Bet
And
not.
I promise you, y'all know how to catch the bus, the whole 9. And so when it came to like holidays and stuff,
yeah,
I thought, I could just sit around not doing nothing. They like, no, you better get in this kitchen
Yeah.
and help out. And so just learning it. And it's funny that y'all asking about it because I was doing a mentoring program at one of the schools, and I brought them the sweet potato pies. And so I had a young dude up there. He was like, "Oh man, mine better than yours." I said, "Hey, bro, like we can go ahead and do a bake off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll buy the supplies, whatever you need, I got you."
yeah.
Come in a week later, he like, nah, bro, you got me. Yours better. And so in my mind, I already know what happened. He already thinking like, oh man, that ain't cool. I'm gonna get clowned, whatever. But I'm like, bro, if this is something you want to do, this your passion, bro. Don't let nobody else speak. And so that's why I asked the question: is it something that's not praised, or just not? We just don't see it, so we can't really gravitate to it because it's not something that's in the forefront.
Yeah, I mean, I think the statement I said both.
Right.
I mean, so he has this story, and again, we're not saying every household was like this, and I think part of it is not just that they thought it was wrong. You couldn't see. I think our parents couldn't see a career path.
Right.
Yeah.
With a tangible career path. So
Yeah.
that's the mindset that they were looking. I mean, even barbers. I talked to my friends that are barbers. My homeboy, shout out to Ahmad. Like we talking about like even now, people are like, so what you do? Oh yeah, I'm a barber. And they're like, oh okay, so what else you do?
Right. Right.
It's like, oh, I'm a musician. Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
what else you do? So again, Black Men Bake is for me a symbol of a conversation that needs to be had about those things that we don't see, or our parents didn't see, or their parents didn't see as a viable option for us to pursue. Right. And then how some of us we're suppressing, because right now you said it. Let me pick on you. Right. Your 9 to 5 is your tech consulting. Right. Your secondary is music, and way at the bottom is the Michelin chef. Like now, again, you were around it, but your 9 to 5 is working with GM, right? And no knock, shout out to GM if y'all want to sponsor. Oh, that's your 9 to 5, but we know the struggles that you've had. Like, all right, can I really do that?
Right.
Probably for a different reason.
Right.
But let's flip the script. All right, because when I asked you, because you was like, yo, this didn't happen from like you just woke up one day and you was like, it was on your heart. God placed it on your heart to do. But then I asked you, I said, who did you see in your life doing this? You was like, my mom.
So let me go back on that one. So
Okay.
It's not necessarily something that God placed on my heart. I think it was just how it happened. So I've always liked cooking and baking. And so when I tried it out, people were like, oh, this is good.
Right.
And so I need to buy them. But in my mind, I'm like, bro, this ain't no business. I ain't selling them. I was just trying something out, see if I had something. And they're like, no, you need to sell them. So in my mind, I'm like, all right, well, let me just see So low key, it started at work when I was selling them, and people was like, "Oh yeah, like we need to buy these." And so then I was kind of like, "All right, well let me see how much further I can go." And I actually put a post out on Facebook like, "Hey, I'm getting a good rapport. If y'all want to,
Right,
order some
right.
pies, let me
Right.
know." And so people was hitting me up. So I said,
Right.
"Okay." So it was one of them like, all right, guy, am I supposed to be doing something with this? So I just kept taking like steps. So just like, all right, well, let me come up with a name.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
came up with Mo Better Pies, and I was like, all right, well, let me, then it was the farmer's market, and then it was like, all right, well, let me get an Allen, you know what I'm saying? So just all these things just started transpiring. But go ahead.
So what was that thing that said? Because you said, I didn't think this ain't no business.
Mm-hmm.
It can't be like. So what was that?
When I started seeing some money.
No. But what I'm saying is, why?
That's what it is.
when people was coming to me like, hey, bro, I'm gonna need a couple of them pies, and I'm like, hey, well, let me see what I can do. And
So you not thinking that it could be a business?
Right.
What was that? That's what I mean.
I think it was just something with me. I think with me, it was the kind of like the insecurities.
Mm-hmm.
So in my mind, I'm like, man, you can't run no business, or
Right.
you know what I'm saying, nobody in your family ever did
Right.
business. So I don't even know why you think this can even be something. But it was always, why not?
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? So again, and then what do I got to lose also? So
Right.
it was just one of those, well, let me just see how this goes. And it just transpired. And not only that, but I think when people see you actually believing in yourself
Yeah.
and your product and everything, it's kind of like,
Yeah.
all right, let's just keep pushing it. And so again, I still have some reservations because it's something I haven't done yet. And
Yeah.
somebody said something to me before one time. They said it was something I was dealing with, and I thought I failed. And they said, how can you fail at something you ain't never done before? And so I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And so I think it's that mentality of, because it didn't go the way you wanted to go, you think you failed, but it was actually like the lessons that you learned along the way. So as I continue to go, I'm like, all right, Mo, you got it, but you still got to get over that hump of you thinking you're going to fail. You see what I'm saying? And so,
Yeah. So for you, it was the business, not necessarily the pies.
Yeah,
it was the business.
When it comes to the whole money,
Yeah.
the ledgers, like all that stuff, bro. I promise you, I just rather just make pies and not have to worry about all the extra stuff.
Right,
and so
right.
it's really me setting myself up for people to come into my life to help me. And I think that's another thing too, because I've been solo most of my life, trying to bring people on, man. It's
Yeah.
really it's a challenge.
Yeah.
I do have a problem, I say, with receiving.
Yeah.
So when people say they want to help, I'm kind of like, nah, I got it, knowing I need the help. But
100%.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But
Yeah.
I think it's a pride thing, it's an ego thing sometimes. And it's just also like, I just kind of want to figure it out on my own, but
Yeah.
prolonging whatever it is that I need to do because I'm standing in the way of people actually trying to help me. So
No, that's dope. I mean, to hear that, because like for me, like again, nobody ever told me that. All right, yeah, man, this cooking thing is right. Not my mom. I love my mom. She was like, she was like, yeah, for a second, son. I was like, I should have made sure he had it. Got something in plumbing and electrical,
Right.
Like,
Trade.
a trade.
trade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because she was like, and then I asked her recently. I was like, Mom, so what do you think about, and not that I'm necessarily, because I had moved beyond looking for approval. Not that my mom and them, they've always supported, right? But my dad raised me to go after what I know what my purpose is and what God told me to do.
Yep.
So and do that without restriction.
and that was a struggle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I knew once I locked in, I knew this was what I was going to do. But she was like, I said, so what do you think now? And she was like, I wish I would have had you in the kitchen more. I'm like, wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Like I remember, okay, listen, please, anybody watching this, don't bash my parents, my dad, praise God,
They
just
only
went
knew
to
what they
heaven.
knew, man.
Yeah, no, they only knew,
Yeah.
but because when I'm about to tell the story, I remember I was in the kitchen, whatever. You mimic your parents. So your mom, when she cooking, you got she got her hand like this, and I think I had my hand like this. My dad came in, wow, it's like men don't do that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But again, not being told that I couldn't do X, Y, and Z, but also not saying, okay, yeah, hey, you know what? There is a culinary arts school up the street. Maybe we can go to Chicago. You always experimenting on cookies. I see a natural talent and a natural gift that you have. And we talked about then, but even now. So, I have my after-school program at a particular high school here in Lansing that has a culinary program, right? and there were parents, fathers who did not want their sons in that program, in the culinary program, because it's still man, it's a stigma that did I say right? Stigmatism.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking about the stigmatism.
Stigmatism.
Stigma.
A stigma. I said stigmatism. You remember what was it? The toy company that had the cooking set that was built catered for the boys.
They had one for the boys?
They had one for the boys?
They just a few Christmases ago.
Really?
Y'all don't remember that?
Easy Bake Oven?
Easy
He
Bake?
made up like Intel, whatever. Y'all, Divine, Blake, y'all remember that? Like with that toy company came out with a cooking set specifically for
Yo.
boy. Yeah. Like
No.
man, somebody pull it up, Google like cooking set for boys real quick. And it was a whole thing. Like
Did they sell?
bro, they were selling. Like then it became like the man against the woman. Don't a boy need to be learning how to boom, 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 showing you. This was just 4-5 years ago.
Bruh, no idea.
Yo.
Yeah, right.
That was COVID?
I think was it around?
That's probably why I
COVID?
didn't know.
Is
Everything
it
was
pulling
shut
up?
Hold on, let me go back to Safari.
Like
Yeah, no, it's a cooking set.
yes, yeah.
For boys.
And it was a
With
whole
the oven and everything?
everything.
Really?
And you have mothers showing their sons, in their cooking gear, and it was this whole argument. That's why fathers need to be in the boys' lives. I'm sure and his dad's coming on like, yo, I'm in my son's life, like, cause that's another. And this is not the show for this one, but it's another. What is it? Fallacy that we can address. I did a whole paper on this when I went back to school. That black men are not present in the household when we are the most present in our family in our household. Right now, we are the least likely, unfortunately, to be married to our to the mother of our child, but we are more present and more active. Right, and so just talking about that again, like my dad, Pop, we don't hold our wrists like this. Not being talked about. I have kids today who fathers like, culinary. What he gonna do with that? Like that's
So let me ask you this.
Yep.
Since we talking about that, is it men don't do it or it's not what's the word I want to use? It's not monetary or you can't
no
be successful. So
no 100%. This is
or is it both?
no. I for some it might be. Can you make a career out of it?
And I'm not just talking bacon. I'm just talking just the fallacies that we talk about. Is
Yeah,
it that
right.
Men don't do this, or you won't be successful and you can't provide.
Well, I would say it depends on which fallacy you're talking
Gotcha.
about.
Okay.
Yeah. But so I would say in the cooking realm, that's a woman's job.
Yeah.
Nursing.
A woman's job.
well,
'Cause
yeah.
You could definitely make some money off of that, bro. If I had to stick to this to do that, right? Or barbers, you don't really make some money off of that.
That's crazy because I thought barbers make crazy money, bro. Well, I guess it was your clientele.
Your clientele.
Yeah.
I mean, but you have a certain group of people, not group of people, a mindset is like I don't ever see barbers. I mean, okay, so let's talk about it. Do you, so now I do know some very successful barbers.
Don't they charge like $60 now?
Don't mean that, dog.
Really?
Like you got to have a whole nother mentality
Right.
to
Oh no, barbers. So a haircut, 30 minutes to an hour.
yeah.
On average, they make about $50 to $70 an hour.
Yeah.
That's more than the average American
But I think
makes.
that's also depending on how many clients you had too, though.
You can make the best cheesecake, but if you're not advertising,
Yeah.
you ain't getting nobody.
But the average barber does what, 20 hours a week? 20 hours times that?
Is that just you at the shop or that you cutting?
That's you cutting.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a barber, so I
Right.
can't speak to
Right,
it.
right.
But I know a lot of barbers that don't have that many customers coming to them.
Yeah.
Well, I know because there's a difference between a barber that's just sitting in his chair and I love the profession. I got some
Yeah.
homies. Ahmad, again, he hustles.
Yeah.
He in there, like, he even got the after and before hour boy, right? Like, I think me and Blake saying shit, we said, I know a few of them, he in that thing. He came in to cut my hair at the last minute and left straight from there to go to the airport with his wife so they can go on a trip. So he in there.
Yeah.
Then you got the other barbers like, I'm only appointment only all the time, and they take two appointments a day
Yeah. Yeah.
at $50.
Yeah.
So I think it does depend on your work ethic.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Ahmad, he said it for himself. He was like, so he got family members now that's still like, Oh, okay. So what else you doing?
I'm a barber.
Yeah. So let's talk about it. What are some things? Because you brought it up. Okay, is it that it's just like a woman does this, or you can't make a career? What are some other, I guess you say taboo or career paths or things that we hear in our society? Again, black men bake is just
But you know what's crazy? Now that I think about it, like I never had that growing up though.
really
So at the end of the day, it was like
whatever you want to do.
You know what I'm saying? And
Gotcha.
again, I didn't know what I wanted to do, but it was just one of those with my parents. Like, I mean, when you turn 18, you gonna at least be working.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? You just ain't
right.
be sitting around doing nothing. So it wasn't like, no, you can't do this, you can't do that. It was just you need to do something.
Right,
And
right.
whatever it is, we gonna be on board. Even if it doesn't make money, like we gonna support you. Because I don't think at the end of the day they're gonna be like, yo, that ain't gonna make the money. It's just, do you have a plan? I guess that's what it is.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
I
yeah.
think that's where people are missing. Like if you got the plan,
Yeah.
then you can always make something work. But if you just doing it for the money aspect,
yeah.
one, your heart ain't gonna be in it, and
Yeah.
two, it's not really.
Hey,
it's
Mos.
not gonna be purpose driven though.
So hey, Mom, I want to be a cosmetologist, Dad. So they like, yeah, whatever you
Cosmetology like cutting hair or like doing like
No.
crazy-
You know exactly what I mean. You about to get the nails done, painting,
Okay, so-
and you doing the swoopity swoops.
So, all right, let's take a step back because I promise you, I don't know.
Hey, again, disclaimer.
No, I got you.
Disclaimer, ain't nothing wrong with
I
it.
could low key. No, I couldn't have told my dad.
Really?
Nah, cause my dad, I love him, but he old school for real. Like even like Madea movie, he's like, bro, I can't even watch Madea movie. He's like, I ain't gonna be watching no man. I ain't gonna be watching no man in no dress. And so,
Hello?
you
He
know
like,
what I'm
he
saying?
can't-
Yeah. And so.
Can you watch it out?
I don't think he can, bro. Like,
Hey,
or if he does, like, he gonna talk about it the
Hey,
whole
you
time.
should invite your dad over, man. So
He'd
we.
be like, bro, what you got me watching? And so now that you say it, I think there might have been certain things.
Uh-huh.
where it wouldn't have been like, no, you can't do it.
Yeah.
Like he might have been like, bro, why? You know what I'm saying? But then again, back then, me and him didn't really have no relationship like that. So I don't
Gotcha,
think
gotcha.
whatever he would have said, it wouldn't have phased me anyway.
Right.
So and I probably would have done some stuff out of spite. You know what I'm saying? Just
Right, just
to
'cause.
piss him off. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And
yeah,
so,
yeah.
But yeah, now that you said, yeah, if I'd have said cosmetology, he'd have been like, nah, we ain't doing that.
I don't think my dad would have cared. I think
Okay.
I think his main thing was how can you monopolize this career so that you can be the best.
Yeah.
Or you can get beyond where I am.
Yeah.
His main thing was you have got to do better than wherever I am in life.
Yeah.
You have to. And he was just like, because he knew his technology.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just like, I know I can impart that inside of you. And like, if I wanted to do cosmetology, he would have been like, yo, get a book, study it,
Got you.
be the best that you can be, and rule the world with it.
That's dope, bro. I can't say that Howard Leslie would have did that.
Yeah, bro.
I can't say.
I can't say Bruce would have done it either.
I can't say. Now, to your point, my parents would have supported me.
Yeah.
Come hell or high water.
I would have been disowned or nothing like that.
No. 100%. That's
Yeah.
That's not what I'm saying. But it wouldn't have been something that he could understand,
Yeah.
right? And from where he was coming from. And again, as a father now, you know what I'm saying? As a parent, I can see it's like certain things I gotta scale back. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, cool. Am I pushing me on them, or is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Because I remember this feeling from my parents,
Right.
and boom, I don't want to like. So MJ, my son, was like, all right, Dad, I want to be a rapper, and it was no, yeah, 100%, and it was part of
Recently?
me. Like, a couple years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so praise God. I think. Oh yeah, 100%. And he nice.
Okay.
Yeah, like he can write. No, and I'm yeah.
That's what's up. No,
Yeah,
I guess I
no.
couldn't see that.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I didn't either.
Okay.
Like it was out there, but I had to realize one. I introduced it to him.
Yeah.
Right. Music runs in my family. Writing runs in my family, and I remember watching. The story with Ice Cube. What was the group?
NWA.
In
Yeah, but what was
NWA?
the name of the movie though?
Straight Outta Compton.
Straight Outta
Yeah.
Compton.
Yeah.
And if you remember the scene of him being on the bus, and he was writing, they were like, "Oh, you supposed to be a rapper or something?" He said, "No." He said, "I'm a writer," or something like that. And so in that moment, what I gleaned from that was like who he is right now. He's always been, from rapping to producing to writing movies. Like, 'cause rapping, you're a lyricist.
Yeah.
That's what he was. And so when my son told me that, I'm like, all right, bet. So what do we need to do? So now I'm seeing it's not just that. Like, he writing scripts with Blake, right, for episode, like, and good.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Like, all right, cool. Remember, so I told my mom, I think I told my uncle, like, yeah, he want to be a rapper. I'm saying it confident. I'm like, okay. It's a rapper. Okay, so what else? and which is cool. But I am letting him know, hey, some people are not going to understand what you want to do. And so he's looking at Toby, right?
Okay.
That's one of his main examples. Makes sense because you hear Toby says, I'm not a rapper,
Right.
bro. I make purpose popular. Yeah. And so while he sees rapper right now, I see the end. And now, here's the thing. If he's just a world-renowned rapper, dope, because he's going to reach millions and he's going to change lives. And so having the experience that I have, again, that's why this topic for me is not just about cooking or baking, because if he came to me and said, if I say cosmetology, I'm like, okay, son, so let's talk about it.
Would you have some reservations?
Huh?
Would you have some reservations?
About cosmetology?
Yeah.
Man, this is being honest.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say reservations, but I would ask them where that came from. So I would look at the creativity and this and that. And if I'm going to be honest, the social norms that we grew up with, it's a part of our DNA.
Right.
And so I would have to challenge. There's some things that you do right now, like, I don't like complaining as a man, bro. Like complaining, like,
Oh,
oh,
I
man,
got
man, I gotta do this. It just irked my nerves.
Yeah.
And I get that from my dad. Like, so, you correlating the two is that yes, I would have questions and reservations about it, but I would still support him fully and find out how I can make the best path for him and do away with those social norms. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Because the only reason I asked too is like even when it comes to baking, like my dad, like he my number one supporter.
Yeah.
Like when he found out, I heard the day I told him, he was like, "What?" And then he tried it. He was like, "Oh, bruh." And so he come to the farmers market, help me out, bro. He like, yo, I need some more cars. 'Cause I got people.
Yeah.
So I mean, he pushed
Every
it,
event,
bro.
I
promise
always
you.
see him there.
Yeah, I promise you, and it's crazy because now that we got to establish a relationship now, like he like, hey, you gonna be up there? I'm gonna come up there and help you, and I'm like, yeah, I'll be up there. And so he like, yeah, the people at the church, they want some this and this.
Yep.
So I got people in my fraternity, so it's just like he
Big
all
supporter,
on it, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, I promise you, and it's just crazy. And I think that was something God did too. Like, all right, I'm gonna make this something that can build your relationship too as well.
That's
so,
good.
Yeah, man.
That's good.
So,
I think one of the biggest things for being a dad and trying to rear kids is you are the first example of what God the Father is.
Yeah.
So if your child says, "Hey, I want to do this," what are we like showing as an example to our kids? Like how we ask God, "Hey God, I want to do this."
Yeah.
Like his response should be the same response that we give to
Yeah.
our kids.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So if my kid says, "Hey, I want to like throw darts for a living."
Be like,
Sure. How can I help you?
I like
do
that
this?
long.
yeah. You would say that with a straight face too. Like,
Sure.
Wait. Would you have to take a pause and go to the room? Like,
where did I fail him?
But how did I fail?
Where did I fail him?
No, but like God doesn't like
No,
be
I got
like,
you.
Yeah.
straight up, like
Yeah.
right away. Here's your path.
Yeah.
He literally puts you in situations to where it either is going to build you
yeah.
or push you into the purpose that is his design.
Yeah.
Same thing that we should do. I'm going to build you,
Yeah.
or as we're building you in this thing, it's going to push you into what you are designed to do. And God the Father gives me a small amount of insight
Yeah.
into
Yep.
my child's future to know this is what I've called him to do fashion him into doing this.
Right.
So when he is older, I can take over from being the godly father, and you can go from being the earthly father to the advisor to what I'm advising you to advise him to do so that we can reach me
Right.
better.
Man, you just said a word right there.
So let's go even further though. But how many of us, whether it's us now or I'm not a parent, but as parents,
That you know of. You established that earlier.
Right.
we're not even doing that.
Hey, anybody out there, I'm looking at this camera right there, you know where to find.
We're not even doing that. So I've had this conversation. How many of us are actually just operating in good because of we wanted to please, our parents or, society or whatever, but we not, like Pastor would say, we're not operating in phenomenal because we're not
absolutely.
operating in purpose. And so when it comes to like you talk about Black Men Bake or just anything, we pushing this narrative that are keeping people outside of their purpose
100%.
because they don't want to look some type of way or they don't want to let certain people down, and so they going through life. And I'm not saying their life ain't good,
Right.
but it ain't where it should be because they not operating in their purpose. And so when we look at certain situations, and I'm not saying all jokes aside, I'm not saying cosmetology couldn't be a way to go.
Right. Or
But
dark.
you know what I'm saying? But yeah, exactly. But if we think about it, the people you come in contact with and impact you can make with them in those settings,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? Even darts, like, low key might be an ESPN sport.
Right.
Like cornhole,
Is
like,
it?
you know,
It is.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yo,
So,
they make $3
That's what I'm
million-ish a year.
and so you get on there and bro, you don't know.
Hey,
who-
where I sign up, man. Where I sign up.
And I'm saying you don't know who you can impact, and in that setting, national televised, bro, God can get all the glory.
Yep,
And that stuff.
yep.
And so
Yeah.
we look at things and we minimize it because of just our limited knowledge.
What
You
we
what
know.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
What we
yeah,
know,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
then we actually put that on somebody else.
Yeah.
And now we done stunted their growth because of what we put on them. Now they feel like they got to fulfill
Yeah.
that prophecy that you put on them. And so
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
bro, how many
So-
of us are actually in that?
So repeating that cycle,
Mm-hmm.
man. I think I've shared with you the story. I remember I told my mom this, man. I was in probably like 6th, 7th grade, and I had entered a few short writing competitions. Had won a few, right? And there was another one coming around, and the assistant principal at the school at that time, like I'm writing, preparing my story, and so I was at a small Christian school,
Right.
Right, and he walked around. He's like, "Are you about to enter in?" He said, "Your handwriting is horrible. You'll never win." Never forget. I can still.
Your handwriting or your writing?
handwriting.
Handwriting.
Yeah, it's horrible. I mean, it's still horrible right now, right?
too.
But we got. I got the automatic diction.
Yep.
Yeah. And I remember balling that piece of paper up, throwing it away. Didn't say nothing to my mom. Didn't say nothing to him. Put that down. All right. I want you to hear what I'm saying. I'll be 45 in a couple of weeks. Put that down. I remember telling my mom that about 10 years. We was talking about, how you should be talking about stuff that you did bad, whatever. And she was like, "Son, why you never tell me that?" I said, "I don't know. I mean, he told me I couldn't do it." So as an adult, I realized what happened, right? So to your point, what things have, because what if it was the reverse? What if he said, "Okay, your handwriting, son, is not good, but let me help you. I know you've won a couple in the past. How many books would I have written since then?" I'm telling you, I actively won. My dad was a writer. My dad wrote poems. That's where I get it from. Like, so that's where MJ gets it from, right? What if somebody said, "Yo, you should continue to bake"? Where would I be right now? What if somebody saw that gift in you, where would we be right now? All right, so now for our sons and to the people that you mentor, the people that are around us that we see have that gift, whether cosmetology, dart throwing is wild. Not that it's bad, but I'm like, I never would have thought about. But like, what if MJ, he loves to fish? Says, "Dad." Like I'm looking at Devon's hat. Like he good. We went out with Terry.
You know how much money they making? Like,
Bro,
prize
no, I
fishing,
know.
bro?
I know. But again, it's something that,
Yeah.
oh man, but I
Yeah.
wanted you to do
Right.
this. When
Right.
we was out on that water,
Yeah.
I could see how fishermen stay out there for hours on the water, but after about 2 hours, I was good. I was ready to go. MJ,
Was out there.
bro, when I tell you, he was like, "Yo, Dad, this is life." He was up in the kitchen. I fell asleep in Terry's crib. They scaling. I'm like, yo, y'all ain't ready. I'm ready to go back to my own bed. And so, like, he wants to get a house not in the country, but not too far from the city.
Right.
Like, he still want to be able to. 10 minutes, he right there. I can't put my growing up on the west side of Detroit as a black boy on him because he grew up in the suburbs of Lansing, Michigan.
Yeah.
So, go, oh, my bad.
No,
I didn't mean
go
cut you
ahead.
off. So, what about the ones, because you said something, you kind of stopped. What about the ones that are living or trying to live their dream through their kid?
Ooh,
And so when it comes
yeah.
down to it, they kid ain't got no other choice.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like, I was I'm not saying the parent was like, I was a good football player, basketball, but I never made it.
Yeah.
So since I got you, I'm gonna live that through you, and you ain't got no choice because this is what we gonna do. And your kid end up resenting you or even hating the sport.
That
You know
was
what I'm
me.
saying? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
That was
And
me,
so, what about those? Like, I'm not a parent, so is there something you would say to them like?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna let Davion go. No.
Yeah.
So my dad
Yeah.
should have went to the NFL.
Okay.
He played at Western, full scholarship, busted his knee in the locker room, of all places, right? And so he was. I'm a big kid, like MJ. MJ done surpassed me as far as an age. I was like at 13, in size 13, and at 13, he about to be 13s, like right now,
Yeah.
right? And everybody like, yo, football. Like TJ and them kids was like, he don't play football. He's like, I play soccer. They was like, what about football though? Like, so, but I wanted him to play basketball.
Right.
Because I took on the basketball, I think probably because my dad was trying to push me to football.
Gotcha.
And
Spike.
so,
Spike.
it wasn't even,
Oh, okay.
I was just like I like both of them, but I think what I always say, I saw my dad play basketball. I didn't see him play football.
Got you.
Like he took me to the court, so maybe that's just what. And then he was pushing that on me, and then probably partly on Spike because I didn't understand. I told him when we got older, I didn't understand it at that age, the game like you thought I should have, because you didn't teach me the game like that. You just kind of threw me into it.
Right.
And so, as an adult, realizing, I think I told you, MJ said, man, basketball. I was telling Devon too, man, basketball boring, Dad. It hurt my heart, bro. Like he was like 9. I'm like, what? And so the thing, he kept asking to play soccer, and I'm like, he told grandma, that's the only thing I want to play, grandma, soccer. And now he inside this will be his second year, and he a beast. He just attended goalie camp, and God said, see, don't be what you didn't want. You know what I'm saying? So for me to answer your question, it's like I'm trying to actively not do the thing that I felt like it was done to me and be the change, right? So I don't restrict him and live my glory. I'm like, oh, he about to be 6'10", he about to be smacked. Wow! I got on the rim when he was 4, and it ain't happening the way
Yeah.
I wanted it to. So yeah. That's that my dad did it, and I don't think intentional, and I didn't do it. I looked up and was like, oh shoot, I'm doing the same thing. So I don't know. You gotta.
No, for me, what I always go back to is there's this movie. There's this movie called Sliding Doors,
Okay.
and it's about somebody making one decision versus doing another thing, and one decision carries them in one direction, and the other decision takes them in another direction, but they always wind up right where they need to be. This is a hard one for me. I was just like, I want my kid to learn music. I want him to do all these things. And God was just like, your kid is going to be the best he is going to be. If you want to put these roadblocks based off of what you want him to be, he's going to jump over them because I created him to be that. But he is still going to do exactly what I designed him to do. So you can get on train, or you can literally put those roadblocks in front of him.
Prolong it.
He's going to be whoever I created him to be, no matter what.
Yeah.
Bro. That's
I was terrified
yeah.
when God told me that, but then I had to get on board.
Yeah.
When you excuse me, my bad. when you say terrified, what does that look like though? Because if you know, and I guess I'm not saying, how do I put it? Because you know, again, the guy said he's gonna end up there.
Yeah.
But if you, I look at it like, yo, you instilling certain things in them, even though it's prolonging. Is that control, or is that just like I still want him to know these? You know what I'm saying?
Right. So I was afraid that I was going to be a tiger parent.
Gotcha.
And I was going to force my kid to do this, do this, do this, do this.
Got you.
And it wasn't anything bad.
Mm-hmm.
It was all good things that he could learn.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah. But it was more like, okay, but should he be over here learning
Right.
these
I got
things?
you.
Because I'm a good artist,
Right.
but my kid is decades ahead of me.
So did he give you like inklings of what he wanted to do, or you just?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I wanted him to learn music, but I was forcing it on him.
Got you.
So I pulled back,
Yeah.
and just the other week,
Joe Jackson.
this kid learned Beethoven by himself. So it's like it's not what I'm trying to force him to do. I just have to let it play out naturally.
He sees it, bro. I never understood it till I became a parent, bro. Like, man, if I can go back with my dad, said I wasn't gonna do this. If I could go
What we here
back,
for, bro?
I get it now.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
You see the full potential. You see where they're going. You see the mistakes. You don't want them to, and I remember my son said, he said, that, I just got to get in my way. And I'm like, man, I remember saying that to my dad. And he's like, I'm trying to help you, son.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
You just want to protect them. So it's not even, some parents now, they control them. They Joe Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah.
is more of, I see he about to be 13.
Yeah.
He's pulling away in a good way. You want them to
want
learn
that,
their own,
yep.
but there's that facet that you want to be like, because you see the world and how crazy and how wicked the world is, and you want to protect them. I keep telling them, like, son, like you my first to go out.
Right.
You going out there, and so I see the things that my dad wanted from me. Why he tried to, put the leash, if you will, on me to restrain me to be hard, bro. I remember when my mom said he called home and was like, "What that boy doing?" He was like, it was Saturday. He said, "Well, he sleep." He was like, "Sleep?" Like, yeah, he done with the chores, Howard. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Did he clean the garage? Like, yeah, he did. Tell him to take everything out and put it back in. like she was like, how? But
Yep.
she listened and had him. This is the reason why I don't know how to give up, right? And so some of the things, and I remember I told MJ, I told Kathy as well, like, you have the benefit of this, me telling you this. My dad didn't tell me this. I said, hey, I'm about to be super hard on you over these next few years, and it's not going to seem fair. Now, I didn't get that warning.
Right.
Like, but it's to prepare you to be the man that I know you're going to,
Right.
you're going to be. But I get it now. It's not even, and hopefully one day our kids will get to see it. You have your kid, he gets to see. It's not what we're saying. I see what God has called him to do. And I can't push him. Like, I want him to learn music, do basketball, be in the team, and boom. And me and him had a real heart-to-heart conversation. He said, "Dad, you want me to do this and do that?" I'm like, he said, "You got to let me go and try this." And like soccer, I really want to do it. And he came to us like he was in robotics, right? And my thing is about finishing and learning to be consistent. And he wanted to stop. And he called us. He was at robotics. And the teacher said, call your parents, because we don't want you to be here if you don't want to be here, but we want you here because you're great, MJ. And my initial reaction was like, nah, bro, you staying. You committed to it this year. But the Holy Spirit was like, he's been consistent in this for 5 years plus.
Yep.
It's time for him to move on.
Yep.
Like, let him focus on what he focus on. So I like that control, but we still got to relinquish and let. All right, if God train up a child in the way they should go, and when they get old, they won't depart from it.
Yep.
And the fear, good as the enemy of great. I'm like, my kid's been good,
Right.
but what if I'm not there to save him?
Right. But it's the same thing. But it's crazy that the parallel is the same thing with God, man. And the things that God wants for us.
Yeah.
And we like, well,
Yeah.
God, I want to do this.
Yeah.
And the God's, grace. He like, yo, I'm not gonna force my will on you.
Yeah, 100%.
And so if that's something you want to do,
Yeah.
then by all means, you got it. But
That's the
just
hard
know
part.
I got something better over here,
Yep.
and he'll let us figure it out. And the crazy thing is, he's still gonna be there, and he's
Yeah.
still gonna love you, and he's gonna be
Yeah.
like, I still held on to this thing, and I still, I still want you to have this thing. You
Yeah.
had to go through what you had to go through.
Yeah, yeah.
Now let me show you what I got for you, and let me show you which way I wanted you for it. And I think and I'm learning it now, man. The space me and God in now, it's like I see how good He is, and I see where I could have took a whole nother direction. But
100%.
God is like, yo, you had to do this
Yeah.
to get to where you are now, and I know it sucks that we make it this long journey, and it had to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
But God is like, but I never let go of what I had for you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry it took you this long to finally realize it, but I never let go, and I still got it for you. So now let's get on board and let me show you. And I think that's just, again, I don't have kids yet, but I think that's something, I want to experience with my kids. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
you got to figure it out. I'm not going to force it. And I can say it now, but I'm always be there for you, and I always
Yeah.
got it for you. So, yeah.
One of the things God did for me was He allowed me to be like, okay, this is what I designed you for, basically.
Okay.
This is the branch from this, which is going to lead you to here. This is the branch from here. It's going to lead you all the way over here, but it's going to still lead you back here. And He showed me all the paths that was going to lead me to this point. And I was just like, my God. He was just like, you can choose whatever path you want to,
Yeah.
but it's always going to lead back to me. So choose.
Choose. Fellas, listen, we're going to have to, honestly, we're going to have to come back for a part 2.
Yeah.
Call
So,
my agent.
call you.
I'm free. You can call me whenever.
Call my agent.
You know what I'm talking about?
Call my agent.
For some cheesecake. I got you. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I wanted, Black Men Bake, right? Is we talk, we bake, we got emotions, we do cosmetology, we throw darts. Breaking past, not just social norms, man, generational norms within our household, of things that were said and not said, and hopefully we could take these conversations, in our household, right? Man, I would love to if I can get my son to come home and get some kids to talk about some of these things so they can see.
I'll find my kids.
Yeah.
He fight the kids. But taking the conversation beyond this, we do the things that people say we can't do or shouldn't do, or maybe it doesn't produce the income that people feel it should produce. If it is our purpose and our path, we should pursue it, and that's the main point. And so I'm grateful and elated that y'all came to help start the conversation, but more so we're gonna wear the conversation.
Right.
So when people stop and ask us, man, what's Black Man Bake? Yes, yeah, okay. So we cook, we do all that. I've had a couple people say, oh yeah, we bake too. Caucasian, white people, yeah, we do. Yeah. No, they do.
Yeah.
We all do. But even it starts conversation, men in general,
Right.
Yeah.
what the society said we can't do,
Right.
right? So, I just want to thank y'all. Listen, for those of y'all watching, I don't know what segment or piece of this is, but I want you to be looking out. It'll be somewhere on the screen where you can go and put your pre-order in right now for your Black Men Bake hoodie. Yeah.
They do come extra small too.
Yeah.
Extra small.
Extra small. And I'm gonna say it like my wife said it as well. She said, I want one too. She said, because I'm married to a Black man who bakes. That's a whole nother. She said, yeah, so ladies, you can get one. Fellas, you can get one for your ladies. Ladies, get one for you and your
Find
fellas.
a good thing.
Yeah, find a good thing. We gotta find you. Anybody out there that is single and looking for? I'm just playing.
I'm on Tinder. I'm on Black Planet.
You on
I'm
Tinder for real?
No, I'm not.
Black Panther still
I
around?
don't know, bro. I just threw that.
Ah,
I ain't on no
yeah,
date- I ain't on
yeah.
no dating apps.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. Me and Jastavia don't know nothing about that.
I've been out the game for 20 plus years.
Yes. So, Lana Plain, any last thoughts, comments that Sure have.
You know I went to cooking school, right?
No, I didn't. This is when.
I worked at Red Lobster, and they sent me to St. Paul, Minneapolis, for like a month and a half, I think. Yeah,
Straight up.
straight up.
All right, okay. Oh, we gotta have a part, yeah, because I had no idea. I did Votech. I didn't even talk about that, in high school.
Votech. Oh, okay,
yeah, vocation. Okay. So closing remarks, starting from Stavion. What's up? What's up? What do you want to lead the people with?
Boy, just be yourself. Follow your dream. It is important that you follow your dream.
Put your finest dreams. All right, let's go. Mo Better Pies.
No better pies. Yeah, all I can say is, man, just men in general. Let's break those barriers. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
we already deal with so much. Why not live out what it is that you want to be,
Yeah.
and don't worry about what other people think or what your family gonna think. Whatever, just walk in your purpose, and whatever God got for you, it's gonna work out.
100%. I want to echo what they said. Had I not started walking on my purpose, we wouldn't be right here where I'm at right now. I have a space not only that we're operating out of, but I have 2 other baking businesses that I'm able to, that God blessed me with the opportunity to allow to come in here as well and not be a burden to them to where they can't grow efficiently and effectively, right? So be about purpose, whether it's throwing darts, cosmetology, bird watching, whatever. That darts.
He's stuck on them darts.
Yeah, bro, I am, man. Yeah. I'm about to say, hey, MJ, you know they do the darts, 3 million a year. Yeah. So this is your boy, Mr. Leslie, Mo Better Pies, my boy, Stavion. We out. We appreciate you.